All right, now that my lips smacking has pissed off the entire block, who's first? All right, round one, Sunset Waylay. Clove got picked insta, I'm assuming. Otherwise, you wouldn't be playing this. Where'd the hair go? I cut it on Friday. It's in a bucket in my house if you really want to see it. Like, if you want to reminisce on better days, I can bring out the bucket and show you the hair. But I cut it because I wanted a change, and bada bing, bada boom, I got me a change. Went from long flowing locks to bald. Easy. I'm gonna put on 200 pounds of muscle and look like Kratos. But enough about me. Is this just you're on the I'm having fun playing Waylay type timing? We're just gonna disregard the entire like controller rule. It's like, you know, I'm just having fun. I like the game. Look at Tracker. Are you swapping pick? You swapping picks? You're lucky I have you on like hot dial. Oh, you started playing a little bit more Waylay, won't lie. Looks like you got some maps for it. You're just adding Waylay to the pool? Okay. I mean, hey, 11 matches ain't nothing. About the same amount of hours as your Viper? Alright. I see you out here. Sunset's your worst map? Okay, well, I'll help dissect why it is. Let's see it.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Hey. Nothing's good. Everything sucks.
You're so low.
So what?
Oh, whoops. Okay, it's your worst map. Let's see why. So we're starting top mid. We're gonna look to fight bottom mid or try to fast flank here. So far, so good.
Back in a flash.
Yep.
One mid.
Jailing for it. I'm down for you to have the look.
Bye.
Yeah, took the shot. That guy is literally not playing the game.
There's two more at least.
Huge. Was good flow. I mean, hey. I like your decision to go B. It's good. It looked like a split. Doors closed. You're going to reinforce your neon. Life's good.
We smoked A.
I'm not about this.
Okay.
They actually go A. Unlucky.
I think they're out.
Hitting orb.
I mean, it's a 3v5. The enemy can do whatever they want.
Not taken.
I doubt that they're... Well... Oh, they nailed
Spike
deep.
planted. One enemy remaining.
Their entire team's there. I mean, that guy is definitely elbow. Like, he has to be elbow. Look at that. Anyway. Easy round. Nothing crazy to say. You took your shot. You backed out. You punished the guy trying to go crazy. It's like, okay. That dude was lost.
Nice.
A little free round for you. Let's see how you translate this. You close the door. You called A. Damn. This guy is no chill, man. That neon is going to be fast. Getting right here in 6 seconds is crazy. There is no regards for human life with this neon. So that's something I would keep in mind immediately, is this guy will throw his life away doing some crazy stuff, and it might just kill you. So being prepared for these hyper aggressive plays, because he got here, there's no reason to not say that he can't get here. So if you're in any of these like vulnerable positions, like rotator spots, just assume that guy's just gonna run like an absolute insane, like
Oh, nice.
like psychiatric patient.
Spike down A.
I'm also down to just like
Fall back here.
the double up. Yep, you triple up. Life's
Woman
good.
is, in the elbow.
Life's good here. They're scaling. I'm down for you to fight. I'm down for you to hold elbow.
No peeking.
Your objective right now is to protect the spike and kill things. Didn't respond? I said, what's up, Flo? What? You just said something that was wrong. I have you know that literally every single round you guys play, I'm literally doing that and running down. I've never pulled my hair out once in my, not in my life, because I definitely have, but I've never attempted to pull my hair out while coaching you guys. And if I was worried about it, I would do yoga and Pilates behind the desk. I wouldn't even be watching the game if I wanted to dodge the stress.
You wanna refight?
One enemy remaining.
I mean, they're there. Cool.
Nice.
Free round. Didn't play it wrong.
Closed door behind you. Alright.
King, do you give me a game where you just like,
Be right back.
you weren't even challenged? You smurfing right now?
B, come here.
Fast to be, huh?
We have a flank.
No? Okay. I mean, this is a great play. This is huge. Now, they're going to be watching this with guns, so be prepared for the fight. But other than that, like, you're so
Yeah, one's
happy.
close.
Yeah, look at that. That's the deadlock special. Whenever you got a deadlock in the game, there's always a gun looking this way. And there's two of them, so that's kind of annoying. Is what it is, though.
Slowing them down. Reloading.
Nah,
No.
that's fine. I mean, this makes sense. This checks out. You were playing... You made the call to get out. I'm down for you to just leave this guy, but then, like, you stayed, you fight, it's fine. No decision here made, like, zero sense. I think that if you had a lot more patience, you would find a little bit more success. Like, imagine you actually stood here and played the waiting game, because you're like, they're not out. This is a deadlock plus, like, whoever's here. We know they're all here because they're making a ton of noise. It's like, if they're coming and they don't expect us to be pushed up, it's over for them, right? Because we'll just catch them off guard and kill them. And at the end of the day, you went 1 for 1, which is great for you in this position. All right, well, 2 for 2. Still not great, but honestly, decent, workable. But we don't care what your teammates do because they're bots. And apparently the game doesn't care what I do because there he goes. Actually, he went to A. What a crazy run.
Go, go,
I'll
go.
turn it up for everyone.
Smoke mid.
You're getting checked here, right, Void? You're getting checked here, surely. Oh, this smoke is low-key baiting.
No escape. Reloading.
I'm gonna slow you peek.
Blocking movement.
Oh, you're kind of screwed. Lot B main still. Cut noise.
Reloading.
Okay. This play is kind of low-key not great. I understand not wanting to front this and you're heavy baiting this guy. So if you want this to actually work, you should sprint to A. You should actually full sprint. Is what I would have said like back in the day. I think you should honestly just stay and help your boy. Because like, if you do like any sort of manipulation play, it's just kind of further isolating this guy and it forces him to make a play. Void in this spot doesn't want to do anything. This guy is just trying to be patient, wait for them to try to trip to execute. He is not comfortable making any sort of play from this position, especially if you guys start to leave him. So I would recommend to stay here, and then like after a while, you re-clear it, and if they're all 5 still holding you, whatever, lose. But like, you playing with this guy would yield much more results than trying to beat this potential rotate that might not be happening. Which is kind of why I think that this smoke is kind of trash. And shouldn't have even been thrown. So that's on your...
Keep smoking this.
Walked
Hey,
up A. Walked up A.
That guy is dead.
Wow, the fact that they never pushed B is insane.
Oh, I wonder why. Wall, smoke,
Yeah.
smoke.
He's at 120.
Last player standing.
Yeah, a lot of these fights, like we look at them, because like, hey, and actually, I'll just
This
have
is
you watch
insane.
it back real quick.
Oh, I wonder why.
Because a lot of these fights are actually so tough to
Wall,
take.
smoke,
Yeah.
smoke.
So like you take this, you're like slow. It's kind of hard, like unless you get out and like really commit to this fight, it's really hard to take this. You're close to the wall, further away has the advantage, right? But you're not only is this fight really terrible, it's like the more you move forward, the more you're pressured from this and then this guy over here, right? Because you get swung. And so I know your brain is identifying that there's two threats. And so like you either have to like train yourself to just remove this guy from your brain and be like, I'm just going to kill this guy. And if this guy swings, whatever is what it is. Or you kind of just have to ignore this, which super sucks because I think that this play going to kill this guy is correct. But then now you're frazzled from this fight. You're focused on this
He's at
guy.
120.
You immediately have to go somewhere else and you're super frazzled. You were not ready for this fight because you were just repositioning to catch somebody. I think you would have killed this guy if he was over here. But because you're like peeking out, this guy full sees you. You have to get your feet set. This guy's still in motion. You get caught and dropped. And a lot of it, I think, has to do with like these fights over here because of the pressure it put on you. Partially because you guys didn't refight this early. Partially because like your reaction to this play was like you're first in line. This guy's following you. And like you can go this way or you can go this way, but we didn't pick one of those. We just kind of chose one and then went the opposite direction. If you catch what I'm saying. We're just really frazzled right now. We're not really under control of the situation, and it shows in our decision making because we kind of just dodged every fight we could have theoretically took. And then like once we get into the fight that we actually, I think this is a good fight. Like if we led with this and this guy's here, we're posted, this guy's just dead. But it was what led up to it that caused you.
Player standing.
Forces Void in a tough spot. Kills one, kills two. Probably saves the gun. Yeah, it doesn't get to save the gun. L.
Flash, I'm gonna be careful.
Doing a
B,
bit.
B, man.
They smoked mid.
They smoke top mid, but they're doing a B rush? I was gonna say that something smells fishy there. If they smoke top mid and they do nothing with it, it's just a fake, it's like, what are you talking about? This guy should have been red immediately, right? This should form alarm bells in your
They
head.
smoked mid.
But you're like absentmindedly walking forward. We're not like really prepped for it. You feel me? Like we're not ready for this threat. And then you just get popped. You're walking forward. It's the freest kill on the planet.
I'm bottom mid.
Because they gave you the indicator. The indicator is they smoked mid. It's like, until they show that they're willing to fake stuff, if they smoke something, they mean it for a reason. There's still someone bottom mid. That's crazy. The bomb's not even planted. And it was real.
Spike
Really
planted.
Nice shot.
oh my. Okay. Gave that guy a little highlight reel.
So if they like,
Back in a flash. Nice.
I'm down for this fight. Yeah, you have to recall. It just is what it is. I'm down to re-aggress. See, when you're in control of the fight and you can set the pace and set the speed, or not even, you can't set the pace because they can just run at you, right? You can't set that. But you set your mark, you set your intention. The fight is in front of you. There's no additional circumstances. You kill this guy for free. It was easy.
One
Then you get there, you fight with your boy.
Nice. Whoa.
3.
Spike down A.
Almost there.
And now you have
Drone.
Spike.
Deploying drone.
You're chilling here. There's no pressure. Nothing's happening. The only way you guys can lose this round is if you try to push up, give this guy ones. As long as there's like a fight to be had, life's good.
Drop in a smoke.
All right, well, we're
Green
gonna
clear, close left, right there. Good still be there.
Gonna fall back here.
like that actually. As a matter of fact,
Knew it.
I'm going to tell you that your play is incorrect, but I understand the feel. Like, you have these numbers, you have this control. The best thing you can do is either 100% or 0. Anything you do in the middle is always weaker. So either you're hunting this guy down, like you're full sprinting, you're like jumping, you're doing some crazy stuff to try to kill this guy because you're feeling yourself, or you're just holding him. Anytime you're gonna walk to try to hunt, it's like, that doesn't feel really secure. Doesn't feel like you're trying to be very intentional with the play. And so when this kind of death happens, it's because we didn't commit to either ideology. Because I think you want to hunt this guy. And so I'm down for you to just run at this guy. And you're like, I'm better. And while the numbers say, no, you shouldn't, you'll win this round if you just hold and take a better fight. But I could understand that I want to fight. Let's fight this guy mentality. You have 3v1. It's going to be a good fight if he gives it to you. If he doesn't give it to you, okay, we have the spike. You have no option here.
Didn't clear close.
But then, like, look
right
look how slow you are.
Good
Like, you
slow, yeah.
slowly clear this, which is sure.
Gonna
But then,
fall
like,
back.
you're never ready for this guy. You're never ready. Why? You peek this way, you expect him to be over here or over here, but there's such a timing that exists that he can be within this space after the fact. And like, the drone cleared it like a while ago. This guy could have walked, which of course he did in hindsight. We know he walked, but he could have already just been right here and walked this way. Still wouldn't have known. You still wouldn't have been ready for him. And then he just catches you.
Yeah.
Of course you win the round, but the little things, they add up. They always add up.
Don't miss me too much.
No peeking.
I think we just hold this line.
Cool, and you're on. This is all you need.
You wanna high low?
Careful mid. I don't know what they're doing.
What the hell? Why did... Okay, the games are weird. I'll point things out where I think they're weird. It's like, you scanned him here. You know they're here. You got information they're here. Why the fuck are you droning, bro? What more information do you need? It's 14 seconds into the round. They're not B. They're mid. They're walking. Like, I would drone like 20 seconds after and like, ooh, actually, I have no idea where they are. We have this deep line. All we need to know is if they're B main. We know they're mid. Like, we have so much information. We don't have to drone here.
They're like men.
And you're chilling right here. You're chilling right there. There's projected 2 players like towards A. You know there's 2 players towards mid because the Reyna just died. All you gotta do is just chill. Like, if you just chill in this off angle here, watching this instead of trying to double up, you win. Why? Because this guy's just spotting for information. They're gonna swing past into you, then you unswing, this guy reswings, and you ping pong him. That's like how you're supposed to play this, because it's really strong.
Stun.
It's hard to anticipate 2 players on like very similar angles.
Never left.
Well, this walk is not bad.
I whiffed, my bad.
Slowing them down.
One B man.
Pushing A.
Well,
One bottom mid.
I mean, there's a guy top. You have to come elbow and fight.
Last.
Yeah, you're already destroyed. I mean, it's so hard because mid disintegrated. So I can't say with 100% certainty that this play is bad because it's not. You're exploring for information. You're trying to get a positional advantage. They're not threatening B. They threatened mid. They threatened A side. It's just like, man. 2 players died top mid. You're like forced to make a play because you're down numbers. You're losing the round. And then it forces you into some pretty bad fights because they're just ready.
I whiffed, my
Like,
bad.
that guy's ready. And then you shot. You showed your hand too early. And then they're like super ready. And then you're never winning that round. Like, you're not supposed to.
Top mid.
Copy B.
Baby.
That's spooky. Door was never closed.
So
That means they're waiting. They're not going to pop yet.
Take flight.
Notice, like, they didn't take space. Like, they smoked mid, so there's somebody mid. They're either here or here. We didn't see them here, so like they have to be here, right? So they're bottom mid. There's someone bottom mid. They took B main. There might be an A player. This is screaming very slow. You close the door. This signifies that you're trying to shell up B. They might shift A. That's kind of how I'm reading the game state. Especially off of this drone. They killed a mid player. I mean, that's so obvious that there's a mid player there. There has been this entire time. There's the second mid player. The A player is all alone. You guys are in a crossfire, which is good. Like, you're fine. I think that your crosshair should be just a little bit over here because the likelihood of you getting peeked first is higher than this guy. Or actually, JK, it's the opposite. JK, you're fine. I was going to say, if this guy was, like, looking right at you, it's incorrect because it's likely that they'll peek from here, look here, because there's less threats. JK, you're good. You're good.
Right here.
And you're taking a gamble. You're taking a risk. We take those.
Monster on the loose.
Where's that?
Oh, beat this guy. Yup. I mean, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Is what it is. You're on a save and they committed the gecko ult. Like, sure, whatever. It's fine. Sure. Whoops.
I'm gonna try something.
Those are my favorite words. If anyone has a conversation with me and you're like doing something, I want to try something that is music to my ears. Beethoven starts to play within the deep recesses of my brain. The second I hear I want to try something, I immediately am euphoric. That's an amazing. Let's see what you try. I'm curious. What breaks the mold here?
Don't miss me too much.
Okay, so we do that.
Two.
They're defaulting again.
Okay, but I'm gonna keep it $150. That was literally the same round, but just done better. You close the door, you walk out, and this guy peeks you, but this time you're ready with a gun and you kill him.
They're just gonna keep defaulting if it keeps working.
Enemy tagged.
Diamond.
I'm gonna just let them waste the util on entry.
I killed their smokes player.
Are they walking up here or not?
Alright, wow, the VOD really just cut a hard angle to you being here, huh? There you go, a little pause.
Right here.
I think if you guys were like min-maxing this guy tucks looking to fight here, but you're like just on a pixel angle spotting this. You take a fight, you back, then this guy swings, then you swing, and then this guy's just dead. That's how I would look at it if you were trying to go for this, or if you were just like playing to... So if you're planning to let them out, standing right here is super good, because then you won't be caught by some random BS utility. And then you can swing at your own leisure and catch them as they come out. This guy's a little more in trouble because he's stuck. I think that this position's kind of like fine-ish, but there's better, you know? Just depends on what your like actual process is. Because I think you getting information is good.
Bug door.
They're trying to get a pick. Trying to have us peek. Just don't peek.
Which is good. Like, these guys are burning the clock mid. You're happy. They'll probably just run A. Like, if they have self-preservation, they'll just go A here from this spot. They died from a push.
They could be in
30 seconds
market,
left.
yeah. I was looking at it.
We didn't close door.
I closed door.
They broke.
Getting AOR.
Alright, then you're good. They break door.
They break door because I closed.
Wait,
Yeah,
she's
they're-
pushed up that far?
That one should be.
Small out.
Man, you guys are blasting this guy, bro.
10 seconds left.
That's a good break. You guys win this
Spike
round now,
down A.
regardless.
Going by time.
One enemy remaining.
Good fight. I mean, the macro this round was pretty good, right? Like, the understanding. You play this out 9 times out of... You guys... So, this is something about playing every game out. This game, and what we learned from it, is do more of that. Now, I don't expect you to walk out, take this fight, properly kill this guy, back away, and then you just, like, don't do anything for the next minute 20, but the enemies will. They will actually not do anything unless they have advantage. And so until they have advantage, they're not going out there too afraid. And so you know you can play slow against these guys, which is crazy. You don't have to push out. You just hold space, you
Well, I'm
kill
gonna
one, you back
I'm gonna be
away,
honest.
they lose the round. Like, if you get first blood, you win the round.
Wow, she was pushed up all the way right here.
You have a deadlock on your team. That isn't a Cypher trip. Yeah, the Reyna could get pushed up, bro.
Guess I'll close market door and run straight top mid.
Thank you.
Okay,
Book it top mid, I guess.
Thank you.
that's fine. Yeah.
Hey man.
I mean, fuck booking his top mid. This guy on his bullshit.
Line them up.
My territory, my rules.
Yeah.
Take flight.
You traded ult, so it's fine. I'm not against that at all. You saved your boy. You traded ults. This guy's never played Sova a day in his life. We know they're B main. This drone does nothing. Sorry, I'm on my like villain arc against initiators who don't know how to like use their utility. It's like very vindicative for me to call this out because it's like you're droning for what? You droning for a tag for your ult? Maybe I can see that. If he gets a tag and whips his ult, then all of my anger will go unwarranted.
Enemy mark.
Whip that shit. But nope, he gets a tag and he immediately backs up. Look at this guy. No ult. You're a bitch. Anyway, moving on. So you're in a good position right now. This is totally fine. They're falling. You smoke. You shown 4. I'm down for you to like prep the rotate. It's fine. Like I'm down for you to leave. They haven't like came back this way. So it's like, it is what it is. Like, I don't think they're hitting B. I think they're gonna go A to some degree. And so yeah, I'm down for this. You have the read. Yeah, I think it's a pump fake too. Yeah, they go mid first.
All for B.
I think you're giga good at the game if you come to play off of this deadlock. I'm down for you to like see this Reyna flash and be like, ooh, they could just be pump faking me back. But I'm down for you to just like commit to your idea and be like, this is correct. Because all they did was clear, man.
I don't have any insight on.
Yeah, because you're looking for the fight. I think if you get toward this,
Okay.
like you're torn between 2 decisions. I think you know this is the right one, but you're worried about this guy. Don't worry about this guy. I don't know if that's true in the moment. You were just like, I need to take this fight because this guy won't win it. But like, commit to this idea. You play with this deadlock. You're stuffing them and you win.
One's still
I'll have my
there.
main.
Two hit. Neon and the deadlock at 140.
Top mid.
I mean, they're both hit 140. Oh, I'm going back A.
Bottom.
Can I have?
And there's mid, bro.
Top mid.
Neon and deadlock both hit 140.
2A?
Yeah, imagine you were in this position. Like, you're still 4v5, and now you have, like, this weird threat behind you. But, like, if Sova shells up, grabs this, you're fine. But imagine you're with this guy, and you stifle this A play. Because watch what's about to happen
30
in his deadlock.
seconds.
And
He's
deadlock
died
are
for
both
sure.
140.
Yeah, dies for free. You would have
Doing a
gotten,
thing.
like, your lick. But now this, like, round's really hard.
Out. Spike down A.
You didn't whip this against your drone tag, but you're whipping it now? Bruh.
10 seconds left.
Out.
Spike planted.
I mean, but now this fight is really tough for you. Like, it's so hard.
39.
Like, you're in a
Gecko.
position where it's, like, really hard to convert. Like, you actually have to wait for the smoke to go down before going for this.
Last player
Good kill on that guy. But
standing.
you kind of see the issue. There's, like, so many threats ahead of you that it's just, like, so impossible. So you do have to wait it out and play it slow in this position just because you have nothing to supplement your fight. Because this guy could be literally anywhere on these lines. And it's just, it's so hard.
Standing.
I go and see. Sure.
I know they come a
We should be
place.
proactive against these guys.
Be right back.
Yeah, when does a man become a monster?
Neon's up, heavy.
Book market door.
Alright, you better not press that button. That's a bit of an oopsie.
Bye-bye. Coming through.
Okay, we take those.
Leave them now. Is that space?
Yeah, just grab the Vandal.
Yeah, now they lose. They lose the game if you play like passive. That it's really funny if you just hold something that isn't like mega aggressive, like you win.
I hate this game.
Ooh, they went A. Interesting. I'm down for you to look for this fight.
2 mid.
Yeah, keep your eye on the prize.
Like, he's so bad.
Got him.
Wait, that recovery was nice though.
Reloading.
Spike down
I
A.
can bait.
30 HP.
No peeking.
Last player standing.
That's tough. You're low HP during your first fight, and you were like,
Spike
I'll wait for
planted.
you, but this guy's also low HP from his fight. Fight is like high key hard. Yeah. That Reyna got a lot of value. There's a lot you can do that
Yeah.
round. What you did was enough. You killed the guy lurking mid. Could you have flanked? Maybe. Wouldn't have mattered. Probably not. It's fine. You go A.
We can do this.
Gonna play off of your
To
boy.
left, homie. Face
really
of a
fit.
right. He goes right.
Doing a thing.
Faces.
One tiles, what tiles?
Holy, you were falling asleep for a second there.
Back
They
up.
broke door.
A big cross.
Traded.
All you gotta do is get it right here. So like if you're ever in doubt, just get right here, this frame right now, and like hold right here while your boy holds this. Untucks, they swing, you kill this guy, you unswing, he re-swings, then you re-swing, and life's good. You'll kill like 90% of players. That's like the formula on how to convert these like 2vx situations. You have initial contact, they get caught off guard by the second guy. You unswing, they're chasing this guy now. This guy comes back, kills one, you come back. And sometimes you all just die because players kind of can see through that. But it's tried and tested, really strong. And it's really hard to like... to overcome.
My ultimate
Because
is
you're
not
not
ready.
needed. You don't need to leave.
Yeah! Monster on the loose! Go, go, go! Slow down!
Okay, well, they did a really good job on pushing you guys back.
Running at you, running at you, running at you. Nice.
Maybe take
Level
those.
is he? I got the free fight.
Go, go.
Hold them!
The Reyna just learned what a duo is. Guys have been holding hands the entire time. Yeah, that's the point. You think I'm just gonna give you ones? I'm not honorable. I'm not gonna give you a fair fight. Why would I give you a fair fight? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to win. Fuck you. Go play Chivalry if you want a fair fight. But even there, you're just getting clapped. Like, they're just... 5 guys are gonna jump you. You're just gonna get jumped. Like, that's competitive games, baby. It's never fair. You're gonna get jumped. Learn the lesson now, Reyna. And we don't care about these guys. They clearing up. So so like when we look at this defense side, when we looked at these defensive rounds, you're kind of I'm trying to paint this picture of, and I'm always trying to paint the picture of context of the game versus like context of like without the game, right? Like what's your like, or I should say there should be some sort of preconceived context versus like the actual context. And let's say like preconceived context on defense is like, I'm going to fast rotate because most rounds are like going to be rushes towards one side. And so like, that's my preconceived. And so like when we like pay attention to this game, we kind of recognize that the enemy team is just slowing it down. They're not doing anything crazy. They're not executing. They're killing people and then going, right? They're never like just blasting off the hammer, because when they do that, they just die. Right? You guys just stuff them. And so in this game in particular, you guys getting these aggressive looks and then like falling back is high key correct. Like super correct. Because sometimes you just get this kill and stay, but most of the time you can honestly just back and life's good. That's chilling. The times you were getting caught was when they were allowed to get away with their like bullshit. Not gonna lie to you. Like if they gave you a fair, you were killing them. If they tried to like force their hand, you were killing them. But every time some variation came into the play, you knew how to adapt to a tough situation. It was really hard for you to get that value. If you kind of see where I'm coming from. Key round, we'll remember this, 23-22. It was actually here.
I'll stun.
Right, like if these guys played standard Valorant and didn't do weird stuff, you guys are in a tough spot, and it forces you to adapt to the fly. Okay, I guess this round's kind of bad. I was trying to find, there was another round that kind of encapsulates this. I mean, it was a round prior, obviously, like the Reyna walking up and getting into like that really tough position. Like this round is one of them. Where like, if we played like standard defense, you know,
No escape. Reloading.
I'm gonna slow you peek.
Blocking
like
movement.
if we played standard here. Okay, well actually, wait, this round is a lot more cooked than I remember. This whole side's empty. We think it's a B hit. I guess this is the bias. Like this is a B hit. We know it's a B hit. They're just going B. Like you leaving him was like the thing I had issues with here. All right, formulate a point that makes sense that's followable. One sec. My brain's calculating what it means to like what I'm going to say. Okay, I got it. All right, from the top. This is where I believe the current issues misalign with how you feel about the game. Because I think that your gameplay right now, whenever you're in a tough spot, looks awkward, forced, and that's it. Just awkward or forced, right? One of these two things happen, and it's just like, this feels awkward, and this feels forced. And like in this scenario, right, we get to this position
What up, man?
because like you lose A, and this is honestly a losing spot. Not gonna lie to
Wow,
you,
the fact
like
that
they could be anywhere.
They never pushed B is insane.
Yuck.
But like this is awkward, right? Like that's an awkward fight. This is
he's
an
up on
awkward
20.
situation, and then the awkwardness forces this play, and it catches you off guard. There's another one, like deeper. This round as well, where it's like we had two ideas that we could have committed to,
And clear, close left.
but then like we
right
play
there.
it really slow, really
Good
slow,
there.
really slow, really slow, and then it's
Gonna fall back
forced
here.
into a bad swing. Here, let me look at another round.
Don't miss me too much.
No peeking.
Let me just hold this line. Going to high low.
And wife.
They run up A and they have like one lurking.
Does it kind of become a
We should be
blaze?
proactive against this guy.
Be right back.
Hands up, heavy.
I hate this game.
All right, we get ourselves in an awkward spot. Fortunately, here we actually win the gunfight.
Oh, bad.
But you can see how that felt awkward, and that you had to take a bunch of damage. Because then look at
Down
this.
A.
I can bait
33.
No peeking.
Last
I mean, you're caught off guard, right? But again, kind of awkward. But that's all I'll say for defense is that it looks pretty awkward. Whoops, it was 23, 22. That's what it was.
This comp is, we can just walk on them, to be honest.
Reloading.
Scanning ahead.
Reloading.
You guys are crazy, by the way.
Reloading.
We can rotate.
So we can rotate.
Reloading.
We can rotate.
Have one
Reloading.
leave.
Wall.
I mean, this is readable. Yeah, from 9 million miles away. This is
Close,
super readable.
really close.
I mean, yeah. the fuck these
90.
guys- Cool.
There's one.
our spikes down. Last
This guy stood 10 toes? What? Wait, this guy's crazy. I like this. This is my type of player. This guy stood 10 toes. It is a bad play, but he committed to it, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to shoot them. And that's it. Wouldn't a better player come this way, or come this way, and put the fight ahead of him, or at least back? Yes. But this guy stood his ground, and won.
player standing.
60.
Spike.
That is amazing. Sick round. But now we learned, this is what we learned, right? From this game in particular, that these particular players will push out if there's nothing. Who knows if that's true here? Who knows if that's true here? But like, if there's nothing, they'll push out. But if there's a heavy advantage, like it's 4v1, they will fall. They will fight. They will run at you. Good information to know. Something to keep in mind.
Shot.
Hitting the brakes. Back in a flash.
Gotta go.
Well, that's a cool set play.
He's 104. Nice.
Okay. No escape.
Close to the
Nice go.
Yeah.
Reloading.
Our spike's down.
Nice job, Bob.
Spike down A.
Okay, the best thing you can
One
do
bullet.
here is get into a spot that you can use
my
this gun
God.
really well in.
What? He swings like that? He's crazy.
I wouldn't use mud.
Yeah, okay, I was
Don't
good.
stop
I was
walking,
glad that you
Waylay.
didn't actually commit
Go,
to
go,
this.
go. I believe.
I don't
Hey, we're both
particularly like
rapping.
this play,
Last
but I'm
player
down.
standing.
Ooh.
One enemy remaining.
He's man.
11 bullets.
Doesn't expect you. You're forced. Yeah, you're forced.
Okay.
No, he halved it.
Yeah, your position was forced, so it's not that bad. I just think the wrap would have been, the wrap was a little rough.
Reloading.
Be right back.
Go, go, go.
Dang.
Be right back.
Go, go, go.
Man. It's tough because like you're entering and that makes sense. Like you should be you're going to be panicked because you're taking space pretty forcefully. And it's so hard to be like just swing with clarity, bro. Just swing with clarity and no panic. And it's like everyone can say that, but it's like you're in the moment. Like having a clear idea in your head how you want this entry to go is good. Like you get here, you swing out and you just hold the swing out from the smoke is fine. That's the only thing I would just say to this round. Because other than that, like you just got destroyed on the entry. It's fine. Is what it is. Happens to everyone.
Really.
Gotta go.
Bro.
Go, go, go.
That's what I was talking about, bro.
Reloading.
Good on this line here.
Reloading. Reloading.
Alright, it's broke. Hey, we're not walking up A. Hello?
I don't think they got spotted by the gecko flash. Maybe so swims.
One market, one backside.
So this is the funny part about fakes, especially if they don't work. Technically, they still do work. It's just less risky. So this gecko spot's here. We know this is not here. They have control of this. They don't have control of this. Right? Like imagine they shoot the flash. It's totally fine. Like if they just hold, congratulations. They still have to keep players B. Why? Because you have the space that can translate to immediate hit. Why can these guys kind of stay towards A? Because like there's neutral space that they don't, it's not as restrictive. Like the A players can leave at any moment, but the B players can't. If you catch my drift. Like when you take certain space, it forces gravity. A certain form of gravity exists when you take this versus like if you take like this or you get spotted here. Because when you get spotted here, all it tells them is that you're A side. It doesn't show intention and you can't pop off of this, right? Like you have to go this way and you have to go this way in order to pop onto site. It's a three-step layer. So it's this space. First it's this, yeah, right? Then it's this. Excuse me. Then it's this, right? Three-step layer. Versus when you take B control, there is no step. This is step 1. This is step 2. And because of this immediacy, players are going to be anchored here. So hence why your walk this way is correct. If you guys were called like, let's just go back A, you would win the round. Full stop. Or there would be less players there. Because I think that there's 3 to 4 players B, maybe 1 player A. There's the mid player. So that's the A player that shifted over.
Going at B?
If they commit to B, you guys are facing 3. There's 1.
Enemy B.
Are we going? Or...
Well. Yeah. Your mind. So this is the tough part. Your mind is very occupied with what's happening over here versus over here. I think that this is the main concern when you die. So like when you are separated from the action, you have to be separated from the action. If something happens and they don't call it, that's not on you. You're doing your thing, right? And your thing is maintaining control and trying to like see if there's a hole in the safe side, because it is the weak side. This guy's likely the only person here. I think there's 3 people here. There's 1, there's 2, and I think this guy's over here. I think there's 3B. And if you go out, the round's over. Personally, I think that's what's going to happen unless these guys kill them, which is not super likely. But if you just stayed focused, maybe you had a chance on this guy. Maybe you still die. Who cares? Like the results can change regardless of like they can change. That's the result doesn't matter. It's like the principles behind it. So like if you were fully locked in, maybe this guy dies. But it's not that this particular fight goes a certain way. It's the principle behind it is when you were separated and you're super vocal, you're like, there's no one A. Like if this guy wasn't here and you're like, wait, there's no one A. I'm gonna continue walking. And you're like, and there's nobody, if there's nobody elbow, it's like, yo, guys, come in. There ain't anybody here. Oh, come in.
I don't have any more smokes. I thought we were faking.
Deploying.
Everyone has like an excuse for everything.
Smoking
I'm
5.
pretty sure there's 3 players here. I'm
Wanna wait 2 more seconds?
99.9% certain that there are
Smoke?
3 people here.
Market closed. I think
Drop in a smoke. Gotta go.
30 seconds left.
1, 2, 3.
Last player
The
standing.
ultimate.
1, 2, 3. Like I said. This creates gravity. This doesn't. And so when that fake happened, they're staying B because it's like they can hit. They're not going anywhere else. And you guys really haven't shown that like you'll take the space and leave. You've shown it before, but these guys pushed it anyway. They're just like, nah, they ain't like that. And that's what's getting caught here.
Yeah.
Stun for you.
It doesn't hit me if I run up fast.
Slow down.
Revealing
Don't
area.
miss me too much.
Enemy A.
Our spike's down.
I got
Spike down A.
Alright, my ult is red. Refreshing.
The ultimate is ready.
Like I never left.
I do think that, so there's a couple of things I'm going to say. I think that there is merit to being the guy right here who comes out this way. I think that there is some merit to being this guy. But the merit of being this guy is you have to trust that these guys will go out. Because you're never the first one out. Never. In a million years, you're never the first one out. Why? Because you're, like I said before, this spot can hit, but 1, 2. This spot can hit 1, 2. Right? There's 2 different directions they have to focus on. There's 2 different directions you got to focus on. It is awkward because there is a smoke, right? This makes things really awkward. And if this guy's posted right here, you're screwed. But if you stay here and then you come out like super aggressive, life's good. Clove didn't put him down. I don't care. On average, there's a smoke there, right? And in this situation, I'm not really paying attention to that. Why? Because the smokes don't need to go down yet. You're in position. They're not in position, right? You don't have to go out right here. Guess what? You go out when we're right here. That's when you can go. If you try to go out from right here, you're dead every time. Doesn't make sense. You take this space first, and then you come. You're last. You're actually the last person to come out every time. They take this, and then they can go. You take this, you technically can go, but you shouldn't. And so, like, let me just pay attention. When do the smokes actually go down? Smokes are down. What do you mean? Smokes are down. They're actually a bit too early, but yeah, they're down. And then you get mollied. And I'm still staying here. I'm still chilling. Why? Why am I still chilling? We don't have this space. You're not under threat. What? They mollied you and they one-wayed you. They're not fighting you. You're not gonna get shot. I'm still looking at minimap. They still have elbow. Trust these guys. If they die, oh well, go next. But if they don't and they take this space and they get here, imagine the pressure and pull you would have if you came out this way and shot these guys. You would have so much pressure, so much pull, and it would likely be free fights. But instead, all the fights are ahead of him. Look where this Omen gets to stand because there's no pressure from short.
Spike down A.
My ult is red. Refreshing.
Omen gets to stand right. Good lord. Omen gets to be right here. But imagine the pressure if you came out this way, killed him here. Think about where this like Gecko would be. This Gecko would be dead for sure. Yeah? And that's the power of this guy. This guy's in bumfuck nowhere doing nothing. A useless initiator. Thank you kindly, good sir, for playing this game. Glad. Darted this. I don't know what kind of ghost this guy's seeing. Anyway, like I said, I don't care. I'm just on my anti-initiator arc today. But there's merit to staying there and having that patience. Of course, obviously, after this fight, you don't have to force it, right? Like, you look at this. You kill this guy for free. And then, like, this guy pops ult. You don't have to swing. Not yet. You're going to bait this guy because this guy's dead for sure. Yeah? Like, he's a clove, like, literally sprinting at this guy. Because this is a clove sprinting at this guy. You just chill. You chill. You wait. You wait. Because this guy's ready for your swing. But if you wait for the moment this respawns, you get a barrier of HP because they have to shoot the clove. Right? Like, the clove is going to spawn. You have to kill the clove. And if it doesn't kill the clove, it's free eats. If they cross, is what it is. Right? Is what it is. But I think, like, your moment, like, you're trying to fish for this kill.
I never left.
Angle disadvantage as well.
Oh my bad.
Like, you're either out wide or, like, not.
Done.
I know, there's a lot to analyze within this round because there was a lot of simple but very, like, niche type of, like, situations you got put in.
Ready.
Or a very...
Dad, you just killed me.
One enemy remaining.
Well, your boys got you, though. Next round. Traded. I mean, you and Void have the two-man game. You do run the pick and roll. Like, your pick and roll is good. This guy dodges the shots, you turn and shoot. You dodge the shot, this guy turn and shoot. Like, you guys are good with the pick and roll. Just play together. Games are free. Void, you're insane.
I whiffed.
Gonna fall back here.
Bad. You can hit 60 top mid.
Barrier deployed.
TP'd.
Spike carrier down.
Oh my
Spike
god.
down B.
Yo, Gecko's on A. I don't know where Omen is.
Omen's on B. He's Bubba.
There.
Spike planted.
You're 5 HP.
They're brave.
You hold this cross,
Nothing's
life's
there.
good.
Why did that?
Oh, why are we ulting that?
Play fiddle.
Enemy tagged.
Let's not pick when we're 5 HP.
Bruh.
I'm tucking.
This guy needs to shut up, bro.
One enemy
That
remaining.
is annoying, I won't lie. That was targeted and that's annoying as fuck.
Ult is ready.
Oh, it's these diamond players and having
140.
huge egos.
Shock dart. Shock dart.
I told you I would not die today.
Yeah, I didn't ask her ad-lib, Trunks. Just slap him on the back of the neck.
They may.
On that?
You wanna try that? Yeah.
Don't miss me too
Revealing
much.
area.
Hitting the brakes.
Oh no, he's one.
I mean, this is a cool
One
play.
elbow, one elbow.
I like this.
Alright.
You don't walk on this guy?
Silence.
No shot.
No, okay.
Damn, crazy pre-fire.
Got him.
One could be flank.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
70.
Yeah, drew your look. Drew your like attention for only a second. It's covered. This is where like you kind of glance at the minimap. It's covered instead of turning around to look. It's tough though, because they're not saying anything. But like it's the only reason you died is you just turned your attention.
One could be flank.
Caught and this guy's
Enemy.
one.
Depends.
Up now.
It's fine. Round win.
Go, go, go.
Gonna fall back
Scanning
here.
ahead.
Oh, it's close.
Reloading.
My bad.
Dropping smokes.
You're actually super instrumental to this. You're the one that has to walk it.
Perfect.
Right, if they're gonna go out
Put
short,
the
you have to
deadlock on
walk
B.
up. Which is kind of annoying because you want 2 people.
You guys want to rotate? It's fine.
I mean, drone.
Gecko's left side. Gecko's left side.
Enemy tagged.
Fortunate.
On top of box. On top of box, ass.
Right here.
I'm planning safe.
This is bad. Why do you?
Spike plant.
Yeah, I don't care about these guys. I really am curious about this fight. Why does this not feel natural? Is something I kind of want to answer. You walk into the fight, this movement's what like gets you. Yeah, that little slight movement catches you off there. Put the bullets right here and here. Oof. Oof. It's a slight movement, but it catches you. Because then by then you already have like the shooting inaccuracy, so you're never going to be able to reset with the crouch. Ooh. The movement you were talking about? Yeah. And I do think that that would be solved with
Left
like...
side.
Enemy tagged.
You're either... So like... And this is kind of why I gave you the 1, 2, and then just crouch spray and see what happens. Because I was going to say the exact same thing before you brought it up, where it's like, wow, you look like you're trying to commit to the crouch, but you never get to that point. And so you either take the fight like full like strafe patterns and you're just really comfortable with that, or you're like, so okay, it's really interesting because of how things go about it. But regardless of how you shoot, you're just always ready for the fight. And this is the preamble I have to do in order to say this. It's okay to commit to the crouch like spray first nowadays. If you're polishing it, like if you're not polishing it and you're not like reading how like the shots are actually coming out and you're just like insta shooting, that's incorrect. It's really bad. But like a really polished crouch spray can actually work now from a lot of ranges. I think this range is fine, but it's not like anything crazy. And then like the strafe, if you're comfortable with the strafe, it's still strong. It's still good, obviously. Like it's very strong fundamentals, but it has to be very confident strafe. So like you can't do micro taps because you're not moving. You think you're moving, but you're not. None of us are less. We can't do these like small movements where it's like he's barely dodging the shots. We can't do that. We have to actually dodge them. And so like all these strafes have to be very intentional and very, very long. Longer than you would kind of think. Yeah, but like you're in the, like, it kind of encapsulates your whole, like that statement right there, I'm stuck in the middle, kind of encapsulates your entire playstyle, King. Where we're right dead in the middle of aggressive / passive. We're dead in the middle of like move versus shoot. We're dead in the middle, like with like rotate or hedge. Like we're in the middle and we commit to these middling decisions because we don't want to like commit to one or the other ideas. And I was kind of trying to allude to this earlier, but I didn't have the words, but I'm glad that you actually had the words. This is your self-diagnosis that I think is correct. So actually, we're gonna go through this. They win this round, doesn't matter.
Nice and slow now.
Scanning ahead.
Dropping smoke.
Be right back.
Why are you close?
That is correct.
What? Is the guy stuck
Yo,
right
Omen's
side?
walking up mid.
The guy's stuck right side.
There.
What have we... This guy is horrible at deadlock.
Hey, Omen's gonna be there, I think.
Spike. Sensor tripped.
He's stunned in the corner. Why aren't we... Oh.
I have smoke in 10.
Ooh, 2 flanking.
Two flank,
Both.
two flank.
Two last two flank.
Come here.
Please.
My territory. My room.
Now this guy will mess it up.
He's off, he's off. Put him off.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready.
Cool. But you kind of see like look at this decision, by the way. I actually want to make a notice of this decision.
This guy is
right here.
horrible at deadlock ult.
So you're on flank, you're in the off angle, you are killing this guy. 100%, you stay true to your virtuals. You think there's a guy flanking, you're like, this is true 100%. You stay here, you hold, you're killing this guy every single time. Look what happened.
Almost gonna be there, I think.
It calls you gonna be there, but then you lose traction. You go to a known fight, right? And instead of trying to hunt this guy down,
He's stunned in the corner.
what do? Like, he's stuck. You immediately push back, and you're worried about the flank. Why? You're tailored in two different directions with two different jobs. Yeah? And because of that, look at this fight that you get.
I have smoke in 10.
This fight is so much harder than any of those other fights. If you were here watching, you kill this guy for free. 1,000,000,000%. If you come and try to hunt down this Reyna, odds are you probably win. You may still die, but I think you win and you're in a better spot. Yeah, you win the round, but we gave up our position, our role, because we chased something else that didn't align with what our job was. Obviously, we're vindicated by the fact that there's two people flanking at the end of the day. We could just like chalk it up to like, oh, you know, if I was holding that, I'm just dead to the second guy anyway. But if you really think about it, it would have just been 1v2 and you win. And life would have been so much chilling. That guy had to like clutch up. Like the rude guy wins because he had to make the good play.
Revealing area.
I'm out of here.
You all be me.
Let me drown. Watch my body.
Deploying drone.
Both, two.
Back in a flash.
Enemy
Right side.
Yeah, there's two.
Slow
On
down.
right side.
On target.
I mean,
Last
well, I'll keep it a $150 with you, King. This like play is so hard. You can't like, you have to use more than that. Like, it's so hard because you have to use more than that. Like, I think you actually just can't walk into this unless you're like super ready, because there's just so many ways that they can play this. Like, if you use utility, you
last
can
player
sure.
stand.
Nice.
You guys just say, "Fuck it, we're going there."
Get you.
Which I'm never against. Their A
Hopefully we
is
can
weak.
try to just get picks. I think it's just deadlock that plays B, and they might stack A this round.
Gotta go.
I'm good.
Yep.
My ultimate is ready.
All right, we got
Okay.
picks.
I'm
Let's go.
outta here.
That's 2 players. There's like 1 here max. That Neon's like the last
One
person
is
there.
Two
market.
here.
What do you mean 2 here?
Slow down. Don't miss me too much.
We are so slow.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pushing that button.
Come B, come back B.
One enemy remaining.
You guys are just the better.
Good job.
You lived that.
But also now we know
go.
they fast rotate. This is another. Did you just give me another OT game, King? Or did you just forget to cut the like footage?
Deploying drone.
Gonna fall back here.
She's off the sheet.
Oh, too slow. Barrier.
Hitting the brakes.
Reloading.
Okay.
Someone hold this cross. Someone hold this cross on me.
Light plant right here.
Shot down.
Nothing there.
Shot down.
No surprises.
I
One
mean,
flank. Oh, you got.
the only way you can lose this is if you guys lose this cross battle.
Up top.
Just kidding.
Okay.
There's more ways.
Monster on the loose.
You're probably just dead for free, yeah? You're so
I know
miserable.
where all 3 of you are. Very nicely.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
you got in your spot and then you just got like styled on. It is what it is.
Last player standing.
Well, you do give me an OT game. Okay. All right. New company stable mod or company policy. It's always always an overtime game.
He's missing right there.
Let's see what it is.
Anchor.
We win.
Be right back.
You walk, you
It's like
walk,
2B
you walk,
It's
you
smoke
walk.
mid.
Ooh, okay.
Be right back.
It's like 2B mid.
It's smoke
The
mid.
second you're caught off guard and this guy enters your screen, I'm pressing that button because I'm not ready for the fight. You just walked it. That's crazy. Is what it is. Probably lose this one.
Player.
Oh yeah.
You certainly do.
Fight him.
Do.
Someone said fight him. We're in. I like
Be
that
right
guy.
back.
Simple. This is anything but simple. What the f is this, dude? 2 here, 2 here. Both your duelists are here. Sentinel's here. What the f is happening here? No util to take this. We're not taking early space. Like, if you take elbow from them, it's just free eats. Why? They're here. They're here. They're going to stack towards A. You can come back, hit B. I don't understand. I don't understand. If you take this space, they're going to try to push up. These guys will kill 2. You can cut back as well if you really want to, but you honestly don't have to. You can just go to B. They push out. Whoops.
You wouldn't be made.
The whoops.
Die and be done.
Why they won't pick that?
I doubt it. I doubt they'll peek that. It's very rare people will try to fight this.
Light carrier down.
Spike
Well-
down B.
Stubby players.
I gotta... Alright, so you'd be really baller if you walk through, like, top mid. Go to their spawn.
Please peek me. Such a wimp. God damn.
Reyna's probably main.
He's safe.
Yeah, this round's over. Bar some heroics, this round is over.
Last player standing.
Such a wimp, bro.
It's correct. What do you mean?
Nice and slow now.
Even if you do win this, the DC, it's clear. This guy's just going next.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, don't look like you clutched this out.
I have the spike.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
That's just kind of how that ends. All right. Okay. New game, new battling issues. So here's the thing. I'm gonna put these back up because I'm gonna run like a little like Q&A. So I want you, for your own personal playstyle, to tell me which one of the two that third line just got lost to time. Whoopsie. That third line got lost to time. Try that again. Which one encapsulates your play style? Not which one we're going to be talking about or focusing on, but which one of these two encapsulates your play style, do you think? I want to hear it by your own admission. And then I'll provide examples of what that looks like. So would you say, okay, so you're a passive / rotate player. And so for the move and shoot category, do you believe that you move more as a player or do you just shoot more as a player? You move. Okay. So we've identified now. I'm going to get a better frame. We've identified that we are a passive, rotating, movement-based player. And so this is our play style. We've established a play style. And I want you in your next VOD to show that. Show me that this is your play style. Because it's one thing to just kind of analyze it as it is. It's another to show it. So here's where I want you to do. And here, I'll give a little sneak preview. I'll open the game up and I'll also like demonstrate what this playstyle would likely look like. Because this is not bad at all. Nothing about this is incorrect. You can play like this and find massive success. There might be a spot where you're like getting stuck. Excuse you. Update for what? There's no patch notes. If there was, I'd open the game before that. Nice try. You're lying to me. Thank you. Man, I really do look evil if I look down and squint. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at myself in the camera. You would prefer to shoot more than move? Alright, so I'm going to shatter your perception of like how you take fights in Valorant. But when you think you move too much, you actually shoot too much. You don't move enough. That's the problem. Your problem is you actually don't move enough. And it's really, really sad to see because it looks like you're not shooting. You're just not hitting. You're shooting a ton. Like, look at your fights again. There's count the amount of bullets you spend on a lot of your targets. And it's more than like 4. Which is not the standard. The standard is like 4. You were sunset. Defenders. And I'll show both attack / defending. What that would kind of look like. Cheats are on.
I don't try. I do.
What a line. Is Waylay Slavic? How dare you hit a Slav squad at me? I've never picked Waylay before in my life. How dare you?
Remember, if I spot any of you being stupid out there, I will kick your ass when we get back. And I kick hard. My ultimate is ready.
True. All right, so now imagine the game is on a gradient. You as a player have identified as passive, rotate, and then movement. Okay, so this is kind of what it would look like. So let's say we start A, we're the defended player, we're at the barrier, 3, 2, 1. This is where we would be. This is where we would be. This is the passive side of the game. This might feel aggressive, but in contrast, this is an aggressive player. Getting to right here, fighting them over here. This is aggressive. This is passive. And let's say you hear nothing. 1, 2, 3, you're a rotate player. And then you're gone. You're gone to the other side. And your fights will likely look like this. Very movement based. See how it's not just strafing in the open, strafing with cover, and then we're back here, strafing away. That's what that would look like. There's a lot of movement, not really a whole lot of shooting. That's where the line is drawn typically. There's usually some sort of delinearization between the play. So, but here's the thing. If you're a passive player, you can't just do this every round, right? And so it does pay to have some aggressive looks where you can get aggressive. It doesn't mean that you're an aggressive player. It just means that you can take those looks and be like, okay, here. So what you're doing is aggressive plays, but you identify as a passive player. Could that mean we're misdiagnosing ourselves as a different player? Maybe. I personally think that you're actually a really passive player. You just do aggressive plays, and it's super. I know it's uncomfortable because I'm looking at you do them, and it's awkward. It's forced, right? I alluded to that earlier, and you kind of really tied it all together with your comment. But you really are this more passive style of player. You're more cold, calculated. You're more closer to Ye than you are to Zekken, is what I will say. And so, like, while they do have aggressive plays, they're more, like, slow, methodical. We're not trying to force anything, super passive. But very movement related. Very movement related. This is the high end of a movement-based player where you're constantly moving. And when your crosshair's on the target, then you shoot. And I'm going to show you the opposite, okay? So let's say that you're an aggressive anchor style and then very shoot heavy player. So this is what you're gonna do every round. You're gonna come. See how there's a major difference in the way two players can play the game? I mean, you don't do that. You do this play, this aggressive play you do. But you don't do this. And the bigger part is you don't stay here. That's the bigger part. Notice how I said there's a rotator? And when I said that your position is actually not that bad, right? Passive. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see anything. I'm gone. I don't even shoot there. I'm just gone, right? And this is the rotator. And you're ready for the fight because you're just like, they're not here. But there's a clear difference in the play style. And here, this is the big part. This is the important part that is super important. Is once you have this solid foundational set of who you are as a player, this is for defense. I'll get to offense in a moment. The next thing you have to do is adapt. It is super important to adapt to the situation at hand and how it conflicts with your current play. So let's say that you are this passive, you hold this passive angle, you're very movement-based shooter, and then like you rotate fast. Well, imagine they play really slow like the other team did. You're just gonna get burned, right? Because you're gonna run, you're gonna get to here, they're gonna slow it down, you're here, they're not coming to B, they're not coming to A, and now you're in trouble, right? Now you're screwed. Because now you're in a rotator, you're still in a rotator position, so you're staying true to your play style, but they can manipulate you very easily by then showing style A main, they force you to run this way, and they're going A. Right? That's how they manipulate a player like you. And so, adapting to how they play forces you to have that separate level of play style. It doesn't align with your current play, but it aligns with the game that you are currently playing. And that is the biggest tip. The biggest skill to develop is recognizing, hey, I'm in a position where these guys are doing X, Y, or Z. And in order to answer back, I have to do the counter to X, Y, and Z. Which sometimes does force you to push up, fight with your boy, you get here, and you stay. And you don't leave. You're stuck A. You kill this guy for free. And now the enemy team has nothing, right? You kill like whoever's first. That could be the biggest kill. And if you don't get traded, it's free eats. You'll win rounds. Because then you can back up to here, and now it's really hard to lead you out. Then they have to reevaluate, do we go mid, do we go B? And then like you make the game infinitely harder for them, infinitely easier for you. And so let's actually run an offense equivalent to what you said. So an offense equivalent to your playstyle is actually a different role, but anybody can play like this. You're probably going to be very contact focused, very focused. Very contact focused. You're going to be looking for dry duels. And then once you get into a spot, you'll get ready to hit, and then you go out, right? The only reason why it's not as concrete as a playstyle is because tactics are usually going to outweigh individuality. And so, like, the individuality is like, am I lurking? Am I joining the team or not? You're playing a duelist. You're playing a controller. You gotta have a little bit more leeway on the secondary role. But as, like, this duelist, you're likely not going to lurk unless, like, you're taking space and calling a fake. So you're usually just going to be playing to the tactics of the game. And there's no right or wrong tactic. It's, we're blitzing A? Sure.
Slow them down.
More. I'm very bad at waylay.
Slow down.
Perfect. Got him. But you come this way. We're taking space. We're taking space quick. We're going. We're the space taker. We're the space taker. Boom, boom, boom. We're super movement based. So we're shooting. We're spotting them. We're very movement. We're never moving the same way, right? We're shooting when we're stopped. We're very mobile. We're very mobile. We get to here. We don't even crouch spray. Maybe we shoot two. We're super mobile, super moving. And that's how that would work. Now, consequently, you could also have this very shoot-focused mindset where someone enters your field of view, you snap to them, and then you commit to it, right? You're moving, snap, bang. This is what more of like the shooting personality would look like, which is kind of actually what you have. You just don't commit to the crouch spray fast enough because you learned this straight maneuver. Let's see it on B, actually, because I think B is also important. And a lot of tactics is knowing what you're doing and what it does to the enemy. Hence why I talked a lot more about macro during attack than on defense, because there really isn't a lot you can do other than like be proactive against what the enemy's doing and then being reactive to them. Whereas like these guys are actually the ones making the plays. And so like on attack here, congratulations. If you get this base, you've done your job. You've initially done your job. You reset, and then like this is your secondary job.
Back in a flash.
And then you can do whatever you gotta do there. Better players can come up with better routes than me. But that's it. You've done your job, and then like your secondary job. And this is where playstyle comes into play, right? Passive player gets here, holds this, doesn't worry about anything else, just holding, right? Because now you're turning it back into that defense. What would an aggressive player do? I would hop up, come this way, look for these fights. Go for more. Go deeper. Right? And so your mission for the next VOD, for every game, and then like the rest of your VODs, I want you to play that aligns to how you see yourself playing and enjoying the game. Obviously, enjoyment is the first thing. So if you enjoy running and being super aggressive, then run and be super aggressive. But if you actually are more of a fan of like, hey, I'm gonna play this passive line, I don't see anybody, I'm rotating to help A. Or like, if I'm gonna go out, get on a line and hold something. And if that aligns to you, play that and then show me. And then when the time comes to adapt to what the enemy is doing, then you adapt. Then you're like, what's the enemy doing? Because we're paying attention to the game. And then it's like, oh, I need to get aggressive because these guys are playing super slow. And if like we give them free space, we just lose. Because their XX are really good. But that's pretty much all I have to say. Is there any questions on how it should be done? or what does and doesn't align versus like what you may think aligns. It makes sense? Okay, perfect. You know where to reach me if you have further questions, of course. I am very willing to assist you at any moment. Just know that. Sometimes it'll be a bit longer because I have other things as well. Like, for instance, the second I end stream, I immediately hitting the textbooks because I have homework due. But besides that, I should be relatively free throughout the day. But if it makes sense, good luck. Have fun. Hopefully this week is enlightening for you. And I hope you find what attunes more to your playstyle. Well, that being said, I am going to call it. Yeah, avoid reviewing your DMs. Hey, look at him go. Good, look at all of them in a swift play. Fair enough. Hey, the more eyes, the better. Well, with that being said, I'm going to call it. Thank you so much for the VOD. Good luck on the climb. Hope you have some fun. And I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.